Hello, welcome back to the channel. In the last video, we talked about typecasting, converting from one data type to another. In this video, we're going to treat basic operations in Java. So the first one, which is arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are actually used to perform mathematical operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus, increment, decrement. This is called modulus because similar to division, but however, for modulus, it returns the remainder instead of the actual result. So we're going to be jumping into that more in the code. So um, the next one, which is assignment operators. Assignment operators are actually used to assign value as its name implies. The basic assignment operation, which is we have the equals, the plus equal, minus equal, multiplication equal, division equal, and modulus equal. So basically, this just show you what the different type of operators we have. As we go along, you should go along with me. So I'm going to show you how these are being used in code. So the next one, which is logical operators. Logical operators are used to perform logical operations on Boolean value, basically either true or false. So an AND operator, this AND with symbol with the ampersand ampersand symbol, and OR, which with this two pipe sign, and the or not, which is with the exclamation mark, basically. So an AND is basically you have both sides must be equal. Maybe you have A and B. A must be true, B must be true for the result to be true. So if one of them are false, then the result will be false. All operator is actually one of both must be true. For example, A must be, if A is true, then B can be false. The result will be true, or vice versa. Not operator is just to convert, maybe change a true to false. Maybe if A is true if A is true, when you apply a not operator to it, then the result will be false. So the next one, which is relational operator. The relational operators are used to compare two values or expressions. Uh, Basically, these when you have two equal to saying is you say A equal B, what you are just saying in essence that is A, the value of A equals to B. So if A is true and B is false, then the result will be false. If A is true and B is true, then the result will be true. They more like comparing to value. We have is A greater than, is it not, this not equal, exclamation mark and equal sign is called not equal. So the greater than sign, less than or equals to, greater or equals to. So the next one, which is the ternary operator, the ternary operators, which is actually also known as conditional operator, is a unique operator that takes three operands. So it evaluates the condition and will return one of possible results, basically. So this is just like the way it's ternary operation are written. We have the variable, which is the result. This or the result, the condition that we want to, the condition basically, and this question mark say if this is just say okay, more like you're asking a question. Is maybe you have A equals to B, where you use a question mark to ask the question, then it will evaluate into expression one if the condition is true, and the colon is what we call an else part. Though in the future, I know we're going to treat the conditional statement, if else statement, and all. So if it is not true, then it will evaluate into, or it will evaluate this expression too, basically. So with this quick introduction, I'm going to jump into the coding side part of things here. Okay, so let's say we have int 20, 30. So int with the variable name, say A for now. 20, and we have int b, which is 5. So this is just to undo treat the arithmetic operators. Now let's we say we have C, which is the first one. We're going to treat the first one, which is addition. A plus b, a plus b, and also this is basically what we mean. What is this an addition in Java? And we have also C. So we have C, which is A, or let me just say D, which is A minus B, and we have E, which is A divided by B. So if we just let me output these ones for now, or let me just add the modulo. So say F equals A modulo, which is basically percentage sign B. So if you do let me say, let's print this out into the console. So we want to print the value A equals A. So I'm just going to duplicate this. I'll copy this B. Well, let me see. Okay, let's start with C instead. C is C, and D, it will give us D. E should result into E, just for us to know which value we are printing out into the console. That's why. So if I should print out these, so we guess, just to be sure, this should be A. Let me just print out this in the console and let's see what the result is. So basically the result we got is C is 35, which basically 30 plus 5, D is 25, 30 minus 5, 25, E is 6 because 30 divided by 5 is 6, and this is 0 because 30 30 divided by 5 is 6 without no remainder. So basically, remember we said this is a actually returns the remainder of the after division. So the compiler is complaining that A modulus B is always 0. So the compiler or the IDE is very smart to know that when you divide 30 divided by 5, we always result is without, we always give a value without the remainder. So let's try a new value just to see how that works. So if you say 30, A is 30 and B is 7, when you run this again, I think it should return a value 2. So because once you divide 30 divided by 4, it should give the value, because it's here to give a value of 4, and the remainder will be 2. So I'm going to run this again. So as you can see, the division, which is the E, resulted into 4. It gave a value 4, and the remainder is 2. So the next operator, which is the increment and decrement. So if you say, let's say we increment A, say A plus plus, and also kind of decrement the B, using A plus plus means increment, minus minus means decrement. So if we assign its value, for example, we have G is equals to A again, and we say I equals to B. Then what this would print out, let's see, duplicate these, want to print out G and I. So I believe this should print out G and I. So for G, it should print out, since initially the value of A is 30, I believe it should print out plus 1. That is, we've incremented it here and we assign it here. So it will be 31 and this should be 6. So we'll run the code again. So as you can see, the value of g is 31 and the value of I is 6. Yeah, as you can see here. So the next is assignment operators. Assignment operators. Though I know we've used an assignment operators before now, and is an equal to sign is an assignment operator basically. So I'm just going to be talk more on the other ones, which is maybe let's say a, since a equals plus equals b, so which is similar. I'm going to put a comment there. This is similar to a plus, say a plus b. A equals a plus b. And we could also say, try the other one, c minus equals d, which should be the same thing, same as saying c equals c minus d. And we have the other operators. It says we have e and f here. E asterisk, which is multiplication, multiply equals f, which is similar to say e equals e plus is asterisk or e multiplied by f. So these, and the other one we have the same one for let's say e again, or which one do we have again? I think we have g and I. G equals g divided division sign and equals sign I, which is similar to say g equals g divided by I, and so on. The same thing for let's say the modulus. The modulus equals I, which is the same thing as saying g equals g modulus I. Yep. So now if you try to print out this, so just make a copy of this again and see we have a, so just make a copy of this and see what the new values we got. We printing out a in this case, the new value of a, the c, the new value of c, e, the new value of e, and g, the new value of g. We have the last one. Yeah, we have g again. Maybe we should just try to use another value. I'm going to do int k, int k. Oh, sorry. This value needs to already been existed. So if say f, let's say f, yeah, and the new value of f here, instead of having two g's here. Yeah, so if we print out these, let's see what the values should bring out. So basically from a here, so we know that a is what a plus b. A plus b is 30 plus 7. So which is 37. A, then c minus d. C, which is the sum of this, which is already 37, and d is this my a minus b, which is 23. And when you further subtract 37 minus 23, then you get the value of c, which is 14. So basically that's how it works here. So just not to waste much of the time, we're going to go to the next operator, which is the logical operator. The logical operator make more sense when you're dealing with conditional statement. So because it's as I said, it basically compares perform logical operations on Boolean values. So if you say, for example, I'm just going to print out something here. So let's say is A. Let's check if A is A equals to B, or let's say these are logical value. Is A greater than B? So it should print out the values. If you print out these, you see what we get. So we get false and true because A is not equal to B, and A is not is A is greater than B, which is 30 is greater than, or whatever value is greater than B, which is true. So this is what operators do. It compares or perform operations on Boolean values. So the relational operation, as I said, also which actually used to compare two values basically. Like for example, let's say it does is let's say the relational operation compares two values. I think this is basically relational operation. Sorry, at least yeah, the other logical operators uh, were actually used mostly. We're going to talk more on that when we were treating the conditional statement, if, else, and all. So this is what we actually call the relational operations. Relational operation. It compares two relational operators. It compares two values and giving out a result. Either is to say, for example, A is not equal to. Just ignore the outline. So A equals is not equal to B. If you want this, is return? Yeah, of course, it's not equal to B. And say true. And so we have the other ones, less than or equal to, less than, greater than, this is greater than or equal to. We can also have less than or equal to, and that's just it's about the um, relational operators. So I'm going to just quickly touch on the ternary operators. Ternary operators basically, if imagine you say, okay, A equals B. Remember the expression, we use a question mark to, okay, ask the question. Is A equals B? If it's true, then just print out to the console. Say yes, and otherwise print out say no. So basically this what basically is a short form of conditional statement. So so if I print out this, we all know that this should result to no. So you should get a no in your response in the console. So this is just basically what a ternary operator is, or conditional operator. So you check that, oh, is this two value equals to, does this value evaluate into true? If it's true, say yes. If it's else, if not, then say no. So I think we've covered most of the operators, basic operators in Java. So in the next video, hopefully we can talking about scanners, Java scanners, yeah, scanners and flow controls. We're talking about if else statement, switch cases, for loop, and some other interesting stuff. So and thanks for staying up to this time, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, take care.